welcome to part three of welcome to part three of what if Deku was in the Dedsec Corporation. Last time we left off was Deku trying to sneak in, or he was about ready to go in. Sorry for that cliffhanger. I don't really do cliffhangers, but my buddy does. As Anyways, I'm going to show you where you can find in the second part of this video, and I want you guys go over to his channel, say I sent you. It's my turn to send you guys to him. I want you guys go over to Mr. Hesk channel, hit that sub for him, hit that bell for him, go to his comments, say a and Dedsec as well. Oh, even though he is already part of Dedsec. Not really, but the Dex made the Dedsec video. Anyways, is where we last left off was Deku gathering parts. Give me 1 second. So yeah, sorry about that. My little sister came in. But anyways, back to the video. Deku, I'm not going to have him kill anyone. This is going to be a stealthy part. So, in Deku's mind right now, he's saying, fuck, man, I picked the wrong time coming, but oh well. It's my time to shine, but hopefully I get to use this weapon. But I don't want to. And he heads in. No one notices Deku. I want to say Deku is being very stealthy and being very careful. When Deku finally got to the pieces he needed, a large TV behind him turned on, and a man known as All For One says, I've been inspecting you. As Deku turns around saying, holy shit, who the fuck are you? As All For One saying, I'm All For One. One of the main leader, you should call. But you can say, but I'm just a man who's trying to make a new here in this world. And Deku's saying, well, shit, I was caught then, huh? And Deku slowly loads the gun as he cocks the hammer behind him. As All For One says, don't worry, no one will hurt you, you're free to go. And by the way, I was expecting you come collect the parts. As Deku's saying, fuck, shit. As All For One is saying, we want you to join willingly. We will allow you to go this one time. If you come back, we expect you to fully join us. As Deku says, okay, thanks. As Shigaraki comes in, fucking yelling at Deku, like, you little fuck. How the fuck you got in here? As All For One says, Shigaraki, enough. Let him go. As Deku says, alright, hey, bye. I'm going to cut to Jiro's point of view, saying, I want to say she's sitting down on her bed sobbing after she found out about Inko and her mother. She's sobbing, and I want to say, hey, she's trying to put everything together. Like, she figured she knew that she didn't know how long this was going on and everything. And so she's crying and trying to piece everything together, saying, what's going on behind my back the entire time? As I want to say, hey, Jiro's father says dinner's ready, and Jiro's like, alright, need to put on an act for them. As Jiro does, and eats dinner, and the parents notice Jiro was crying, and see Jiro's mother ask, hey, honey, are you okay? It looks like you've been crying. And Jiro says, yeah, I'm okay. Just, had a rough day. And Jiro's mother said, okay. And as Jiro finishes her dinner and walks back. Just wanted to put that little scene in for you guys. And we cut back to Deku, who, when he gets back, he says, oh, that was way too fucking close. As his friend walks in saying, oh, you're back. Um, so what happened? Did you got the parts? Deku said, yeah, I got the parts, and I almost got fucking killed. Thank God the main leader was so nice. He said his name was All For One. As he says, All For One. That sounds interesting. Anyways, we should start building Inko. Deku says, alright. I want to say a couple hours later, Deku realizes he doesn't have memories. Deku looks at this, like, they have a like, they were building, like, this oh, um, little hologram, like, where it looks like Inko and everything. And Deku realizes he won't have any memories of him. So Deku says, oh, I guess I have to go back then, back to my old home. As Deku's his friend, or I'm going to say Dedsec member says, oh, would you like some help? And I want to say, hey, Deku says, no, I would like to go alone. It's hard. It's better if I go alone because you won't have to see me. Like how I am when someone talks about my mother. And he says, or he said, alright, I don't really know. I think it's a he. He says, alright, by the way, when you get back, would you like some coffee? Deku says, how about tea this time? I already had a cup of coffee today. As he said, alright. So Deku walks off back to home. I want to say, hey, Jiro, I want to real quick, go back to Jiro. Well, I even know she went to Deku's house, finding out one of her parents was Dedsec. She wants to learn more now. So, it's quite late outside. She decides to sneak out. And now she's on her way to Izuku's house. When Deku finally gets there, Jiro is also... Jiro sees Deku walking in with a backpack. So, Deku, when he gets in, Deku walks into Inko's room and finds the picture fallen and with like a little crack. Deku says, oh great, someone probably broke in. I need, fuck, I didn't bring my gun. And he actually remembers, oh, I got my baton, thank God. As Jiro walks in, closing the door, or behind them, and Jiro says, Izuku, as Deku fucking jumps, saying, holy shit, and turns around. Jiro's standing there. They're starting to just see him, just like, she's trying to hold back tears. She reaches out for him, say, actually, he says, Izuku, I need answers. As Deku says, what do you mean you need answers? As he points to that picture and says, that picture has my mother in it. As Deku looks down, saying, oh shit. And he's like, oh, that's just a one my mom's old. So your mother was my mom's old friend. It's good to know that. As Jiro also says, as 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 does she have the same quirk? And Deku says, well, might be coincidence. Though it's quite rare, but people could have the same quirk. Deku, as Zero thinks, like, yeah, but you might be right, but why do I feel so strange? Means, which is a complete coincidence since Inko has the same quirk. It's just complete coincidence. It's like 1 in a million chance. And Deku says, well, you should be going home now. It's quite late. As Jiro says, I want answers. I want to know why it says Dedsec. As Deku looks on the picture, he says, fuck, fuck, fuck. In his head, saying, ooh, um, he says, good questions. Don't know, don't really care. Please leave. Deku's trying to make her leave at all costs right now. And Jiro says, fine, I get you don't want me here. Deku says, that's not the case. I just don't want anyone being in here, especially. As she says, oh, I'm sorry. And Deku says, it's okay. Eh? With Deku looking down, and clearly he's about ready to fucking bawl his eyes out. Oh, because right now he sees a picture of Inko. Oh, and Deku is looking for like some type of recording or something. I want to say Deku says, "Alright, give me a minute. I'll be out there." Deku does finally find a recording. More than one recording of Izuku when he was little. So yeah, she will have like I want to say a little bit of gaps in her memory, but it will be fine. So, as Deku gets out, saying, "Well, Jiro, oh, what type of questions do you have?" Jiro saying, "Well, one, mm, I was coming here earlier to see if you were here. Then I decided to look for you." As Deku says, well, I don't really stay here that much. Well, for main reason why is because I can't really stay here. And Shiro says, oh yeah, I get it. And Deku says, yes, I just come here to visit. Excuse me. And Deku said, Jiro, oh, just, can you go home? We could figure this out some other time. Jiro nodding and walking off. Deku, with a sigh of relief, saying, oh, thank God, she doesn't know yet about me. As Deku walks back in, looking for a little bit more items, just in case he missed anything. I want to say Deku find a old box saying Dedsec gear. As Deku open it, he finds a Spire Joan and a Joan in general, and Inko's old gun. Deku also found Inko's old mask. I want to say her mask had I want to say it was like a red skull or and a a old a old hoodie of hers. Deku take both of these, wearing these. I'm taking both of these. The hoodie is just black. So yeah, and with like a and the mask is like a paper, not really like a paper. It's a hockey mask with a painted on red skull. So when Deku finally gets back, he finally finished Project Inko, and Deku saying, "Well, fuck, like we're clearly not ready for this." No, Deku saying, I mean, scratch that. Deku saying, "Let's power on, like, see if it works." As Inko powers on, saying, "Oh, Izuku, how are you?" And Deku saying, "I'm good," starting to cry. As Inko says, "What's wrong, sweetheart? Are you okay? Are you okay? Wow, look how big you got. I'm sorry that I left you." As Deku says, "It's okay. It's okay." As Deku's friend walks in, saying, "Ah, it looks like Project Inko was a success. Well, oh, Izuku, I think it's about time you get some sleep. You haven't been sleeping properly for the last 2 days." As Deku says, "Alright," right? And Deku, as Inko says, "Yeah, you should." As Deku says, "Okay, power off." As Inko turns off. As Deku finally got some proper sleep. And no, I'm going to leave it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you want to watch part 3, you can go over to the Mr. Husk. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I'm very sorry. Like, I've been talking to this guy. He's been very helpful. And this has been fun. Well, he's going to have a new series that's coming out soon. So yeah. If you like, thank you. Thank you if you sub. Let me reason why you dislike. That's about it. And I hope you all have a good day. Or good night. So yeah. Goodbye.